Hi everybody, my name's Ivanna Knox and I'm an AmeriCorps environmental educator at the North Carolina Coastal Land Trust. Today we're going to talk a little bit about North Carolina native plants. So before we get started, I figured it'd be a really great time to talk about what is a native plant. So a native plant is a plant that occurs naturally in a region, ecosystem, or habitat without any human introduction. So this means that a plant can do really well on its own without any sort of human interference. So native plants can be all different types of plants. You can have trees, you can have vines, grasses, shrubs, and flowers. So here's a few examples from some North Carolina plants. We have the longleaf pine tree, the Carolina jessamine vine, pink muley grass, dwarf palmetto, which is a shrub, and black-eyed Susan, which is a flower. So then the next question is, why are native plants important? One of the first things is that they provide a really excellent source of food for wildlife. They can provide food in the way of nectar, pollen, seeds. You'll often find butterflies sipping on nectar, different insects eating pollen, and a lot of birds like to feed on the seeds as well. Another reason why native plants are so important is that they provide really excellent shelter and habitat for all sorts of different wildlife. This includes birds, butterflies, all sorts of different insects, and this provides them their main source of a home. Having a lot of native plants also increases biodiversity. Biodiversity is a fancy word for having a lot of different species in an area. When you have a lot of native plants, it can increase the native biodiversity, which refers to the native wildlife that also naturally occur in that area or region. Oftentimes, when you have high biodiversity, it means that your ecosystem is really healthy and thriving. So having native plants really increases the overall health of the ecosystem. One of the easiest ways to help native plants is to plant them yourself. You can get a native seed mix for your area or region and plant them in containers or your garden. Having native plants in your garden really encourages native wildlife to stop by and also help pollinate your flowers. Many types of native plants are also considered perennial, which means that they'll come back year after year, which is a really great way to keep your garden going. Another great way to help native plants is to learn your species, know how to identify them, and know what they help, who they feed, and why they're important. You can learn about native plants by talking to people who are in your area and know a lot about plants. You can also use apps on your phone like iNaturalist. Another great way is to get a field guide that is local to your region, so you can learn all the different types of species that you may see outside, in your backyard, or in a park. Once you've learned a few different species of native plants, now's a really great time to start exploring. You can go outside and try to identify all the different plants you come across. You can look in your backyard or at a park, see if you can find any native plants in your area. You can also encourage others to start learning about native plants. You can share native seed mixes, your field guide, and support local nurseries that raise and sell native plant species. Different types of native plants will vary by region. They vary in region because they have different soil and water requirements. Depending on what the soil is in an area will dictate what kind of plants can live there. North Carolina has 4 different ecoregions. We have the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Piedmont, the Sandhills, and the Coastal Plain. All 4 of these regions differ by the amount of water they receive and also the types of soil they have. Some native plants can exist statewide, while others are a little more regional. Here's a few examples of regional plants. We have the mountain laurel that you can find in the Blue Ridge Mountains, a tree called turkey oak that you can find in the Sandhills and the Coastal Plain, and then the loblolly bay that you'll find in the Coastal Plain. You can find which plants live where by looking at their range. You can find this on the internet or in a field guide. North Carolina is also home to some really interesting native plants. One of my favorites is the Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap is only found in a few small areas in North and South Carolina and exists in pine savannas. Venus flytraps are carnivorous, which means they eat insects. They adapted to do this to supplement their diet because the soil is so nutrient poor. Another important North Carolina native plant is the swamp milkweed. Swamp milkweed is important because it acts as a food source for both monarch butterflies and caterpillars. Another favorite native plant of mine is the pawpaw tree. The pawpaw tree acts as the sole host plant for the zebra swallowtail butterfly, whose caterpillars feed on the leaves. The pawpaw tree also produces fruit and is the largest edible fruit tree that's native to North America. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you learned a few things about North Carolina native plants. I want to give a giant thank you to our sponsors for Pollinator Palooza and this video, the North Carolina Science Fest, North Carolina Farm Bureau, Orton Foundation, and the North Carolina Coastal Land Trust. Thank you.